the summer, I guess. This is sort of what I consider the start of my summer season. So what we're doing in this job is a roof and a deck. So I'm just on my way to pick up the shingles right now. Garrett's ripping the roof. So yeah, I'll pick them up and get back and start shingling. So I made it back with the shingles and the rest of the material that I need. I had to split the pallets in half because even this machine, it's a fairly, big machine, 9,000 pounds, it won't lift a full pallet. So I guess half pallets it is, and I tested lifting it way up in the air, works fine. So it'll be good to lift onto the roof. So I'll run this over, see how Garrett's making out. So my phone ran out of battery before, but I finally got it charged here. So I'll sort of show you a bit of what we're doing. This is the back side we're working on. Now this roof was only done about 7 or 8 years ago. It went through the Kerrobert hailstorm of 2015. So it had some pretty bad hail damage. You can't see it so much on the front side because the storm came from this direction. But on the garage here, you can see it. You can see it good on the video. All the little, divots and stuff like that. The ridge caps got it really bad. You see those, there's no granules left. There's a big chunk. So yeah, that's basically the problem with this roof, but we're getting it replaced. So yeah, I'll see how far I can get tonight. Probably not much further. It's already 7:30, but we'll keep going tomorrow. Now it's very windy today, so I haven't been doing much video because the wind noise will just be too bad. But we're making pretty good progress. Just starting on this side over here. This side's all done. So skid steer's working good for lifting everything up. Makes it nice and easy. Alright, so end of the day, finished up the house here. So that should be good. And tomorrow, Garrett's off to the city, so I'm gonna tackle this by myself over the weekend. Alright, so the weather is finally somewhat cooperating with us here, and we're back on the garage, just getting everything sorted. I'm gonna start putting drip edge on this side, and hopefully we can get this all shingled out today. So next phase of this project is the deck in the backyard. This did have patio blocks on it, so it wasn't all exposed like this. But that board's all I ripped off. The rest was completely rotten, and you can see it collapsed in the center there. So we're gonna get this all ripped out and get a new one built. So the rest of the joists and stuff are out. Now we're just working on getting these beams out of here. And they just sort of buried posts. They didn't actually set it on a pad or anything. So I checked these for level, and that back one was way down. So we'll sort of get this area cleaned up, and then we can start framing. All right, so another day here. We got all that stone and stuff out. That was a lot of work. And now I'm just working on digging down here a bit because the client says that there's some water issues. So we're just going to spray a bit of Flex Seal in there, and I'm sure it was all around that window there because it's all spray foamed and stuff. So I'm sure that's where the issue was, but we'll dig down a bit and just give it a good coating just to make sure. And look who we have back, Danny. So he's just getting that all cleaned up. We got that little roofing broom, scraping all the dirt off. And then this Flex Seal, I've never actually used this before. It's like an as seen on TV thing. I don't know, I guess I thought it was always cheesy, but apparently it actually works really good. So we're gonna give it a try. Seal up that whole window and a little bit below. You can see there's actually the, you know, blue skin, or the modern day equivalent of blue skin, that membrane. This is a wood basement, so we'll try and get right down to that and give it a good seal. So we're gonna give this stuff a try here now. And basically, I'll just try and get right to the ground level and kind of in and around here. See what happens. Seems to work pretty good. Really get in there. Get all the cracks and stuff. Spray it all over my finger. Can get a close-up of this. Put it on pretty thick. I'll try and get some down in that crack too. Might not be a bad idea to get some spray foam and put it in there too. And then I'll get down to this liner, sort of patch up those cracks, go in underneath a little bit. Get the nail holes. Might not even be a bad idea just to do the whole thing. Get a good coating on there. Alright, that's probably enough video. So now we got everything framed here and leveled. That is getting backfilled, and I'm just starting to put the boards on now. Alright, so end of the day, got this far. I got to get some longer boards because we lengthened it a little bit. Like these boards are, you know, exactly 10 feet long, and we made it a little bit longer so we could get closer to the steps. So I got to run out to the farm. I think I got some 16-foot boards out there, so then I can make the border with them. But yeah, we'll continue on tomorrow. Now, I haven't been doing much filming at all because it's just been steady windy, and I know you guys don't like the wind noise in the videos, so this wasn't much of a video, but I'll show you what I just came up to put roof vents in. I almost like putting them in after the shingles are on better than trying to shingle around them. This way you just cut a hole in the roof and then slip it up under the shingles. It just seems quite a bit easier. But here's a top view of the deck. Got that rail back on, it fit nicely. I had to trim the top one back there, but you can see from up here the reveals are nice. I fixed the reveals over here too. Let's see if I can. I probably didn't show them before, but they were just all jagged and looked really terrible. So yeah, that's all fixed now, and it seems to sort of blend quite nicely. And a view from below. I will just have to maybe get a wet rag and clean that tin off a little bit. But yeah, the stairs, I also did the cladding around here too, but the stair stringers are just a million times better than before. It was all set in, and then this rail was blocked out and it was just wobbly, but I got it pretty stable now. You know, you can only get railings so sturdy, but it's a lot better than it was before. So, yeah.